Welcome to Fish and Snacks, the podcast that teaches you all about what's going on in sports, in life, and in Hollywood. And now, how about a nice round of applause for Eric Fish Snyder and Brad Snacks Grunberg.
Yeah, that's me. We're gonna start. That's me watching the Super Bowl. You actually went to a great Super Bowl party. Fish and Snacks, number 33. Go. Talk about your Super Bowl party, star-studded.
I mean, listen, I never got into the Hugh Hefner parties, but I almost did. But Jeff Franklin, the creator of Full House and Fuller House, throws the greatest party. There we are, me and Jeffrey having our, look at that food. It was so good. Best food, best desserts, best people. I had the best time. And my two friends came from New York, father, son, Joe Kopp and Ryan Kenny, and we had a great time. So that's Jeff and I. Been to so many of his parties. He had a great 70th birthday party last year. I'm telling you, Fish, you come out here for a party. I'm taking you to a Jeff Franklin party. Beautiful house in Beverly Hills.
Was that sliders on that? Was that like
sliders, macaroni and cheese? I had to sample everything to make sure it wasn't poison. My grandma would say, but it was so good. I had such a good time. I took pictures with everybody. Let's see who else we got there. We got Jordan. Show me another picture of. How about Candace Cameron? How about myself and Candace? Oh, there we are.
Ooh,
God, she's so beautiful. She directed me in an episode of Fuller House. She's great. So sweet. Really married to a hockey player, the Russian Rocket, if you know who he is. Great family, great kids. How about the next one? Jodie Sweetin. How's that one? There she is. Oh, so sweet.
Yeah.
She's great. We laugh. We just laugh.
Yeah. You know what's weird about that? Go ahead. I sat next to her at a wedding about 10 years ago. She's since divorced, but she married a very good friend of mine. And I said, "What do you do?" She goes, I was drunk. Well, I was in Fuller House. And I said, "Oh my God." And it was just the nicest.
You have friends? I can't
Well, I'm friends with her ex-husband.
Oh, okay. But she married a great guy. Her husband was there. She finally got it right. Great guy. Really cool dude. I talked to him for a while. And he knew you because you sat next to her at a wedding 10 years ago.
Unbelievable. Small world, isn't it? How
about the next one? How about Mr. Bill Maher?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Mr. Bill Maher. He's really cool. I gave him, it was funny. I gave him my Tropicana spiel, and I go, I really want to be on your podcast. I really want to be on your show. And after I did it, he goes, I don't think we can have that on my show. And everybody cracked up. But he's really, really cool. I mean, he might be controversial, but I like him. You like him?
I love him. Oh my God, he's polarizing. He plays both sides. Yeah. He goes, I don't like the liberals, I don't like the conservatives, and he gives you the real facts. You know what, dude? That Real Time with Bill Maher, that's a legend. It's been on HBO for 25 years. Yeah. What was the first show he did? Remember he did something that was like that before that, Brad?
Politically Incorrect.
That's it. You're right.
That's it.
You got it.
Yeah, he's really, listen, he tells it like it is. We're all polarized by politics. I don't care. I just want everybody to be happy, healthy, and about love, But he's great. He's very approachable, and I was goofing on him a little bit. I've seen him at many parties over the years, and he's a good guy. Good guy. Like you. You're not a bad guy.
Well, let me ask you this, because you went to a Hollywood Super Bowl party. Great food, great people. You worked on the show. You're with the legend Bill Maher. Great cast at that Fuller House. Were people into watching the game, Snacks, or was it mostly a social event?
No, people were into it, but he has a great little auditorium with a huge screen, and also the screen gets pushed back, and then the Beach Boys perform there. John Stamos on drums. I've seen it all, man. At Jeff's 70th birthday party, I was front row, and I was dancing the whole time. I stayed to the end, and it was great. Yeah, and no, it's invitation only. You gotta know Jeff to get in. He's very particular about his VIP list. He does a background check on you. You wouldn't get in, but I got in. I get in all the time because I just like making people laugh, and just everything is great. And about the house, and he's selling the house. If you got $50 million, you can buy the house. You got 50, yeah, 50. And my buddy Dave Kramer of Compass Realty is selling it. So if you want to buy the house, David Kramer on Instagram, you can check it out.
Right. Well, we'll get into the Super Bowl later. I that's you. You're perfect. That's a perfect thing you did. That was me. The first Super Bowl I've ever fallen asleep in, and that's you opening the show.
Yeah.
And
there's one. Oh boy.
Oh, my boy.
I leave the best for last. Who would you rather, John Stamos or Captain Snacks? He was with his wife, the best. I mean, his wife, he finally got it right. She is so sweet, so nice, and gorgeous, gorgeous. You think he gets any good-looking girls before he met his beautiful wife?
Yeah, but he had a good. You know what about this guy? You talk about humbleness all the time. You're so good on that, and he's humbled. And he married Rebecca Romaine Stamos. Everyone knows that she's gone on to a great career, but they're still amicable. I like that. They still they talk. He's the nicest guy. Mom Saloon alumni, everyone. Great bar I worked at. Brad came in there, filmed stuff there, and John was a great. Now you can really tell a great customer. Not only is he a great guy, he's a great tipper.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Trust me, he has more money than a lot of people I know, but he deserves it. I like the humble people that become very successful.
Wow. Unbelievable.
And now we
what a show. Did you know today's show is brought to you also?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, what?
You're in this. You become an Oryx outdoors guy. Look at you, hat on backwards. You shave so the raccoons wouldn't come to you in the tent, smell your beard.
They're good. They're good.
They're made for people like you, Snacks. You want to get the outdoors person out of you. You're going camping for the weekend, but somehow you end up fighting a raccoon over a granola bar at 2 a.m. Guess who wins that one? Right there. Whether you're out hiking, tailgating, pretending you know how to set up a tent without YouTube, Oryx's rugged, high-quality gear has your back. Their coolers, their chairs, their tents, everything. Drinkware, they're built together with your uncle's opinions at Thanksgiving. And they look good surviving the chaos of the great outdoors. If you like adventure like this guy does, at least looking like you do, Oryx/outdoors.com.
Oryx.
Use promo code Fish Snacks for 10% off your order. That's Fish Snacks, all caps, one word, because we owe your savings like we just saw a bear. Built for adventure.
Oryx.
Keep it talking. Built for adventure for people who pack like they're moving out forever.
And I pitched him on my my show that I wrote with Sean White, my writing partner, Barry and Larry. And he goes, "What?" I go, "I like that." So we're going to see what he does. See if he wants to do it. He's working all the time. He did. What did he just do? He did. What is the oh God, I forgot. What's the great SUV? He did an SUV. He's working on. I mean, everybody wants him because he's so likable. People watch him. Ladies like to just look at him, and guys like me.
Gorgeous guy. Just go watch him in the 3-part episodes he did in Entourage when he goes at it with. Remember that? He's in it with Johnny Drama, played by Kevin Dillon. And that's the real. I mean, they're playing ping pong and the cursing, and you get to see. Sometimes you see a guy like Stamos, and he's in Full House, and it's a network TV. He is so good in Entourage. He's a great actor. He's a great person, great philanthropist. And you said it. He's a great drummer. Go watch him drum in the Beach Boys, right?
Yeah. Oh, great drummer. I mean, he's known the Beach Boys forever. And he, travels with him, and he's every guy's guy because you can have a drink with him and he never talks about himself like Sandler. He talks about you, how's your family, he loves dogs, all that good stuff.
Yeah. Well, we're going to segue from that. I'm glad you had a great Super Bowl party. Those are always fun. There are always events where you could pitch Barry and Larry. Those are, it's a social event. Yeah. We'll get into commercials later. I'm sure you got a few, and we'll talk about the halftime show. But today we're going to start off with some funny fish videos, and we're going to show you some funny snack videos. Let's hit the first video, Jordo.
Fish. It's your segment, buddy.
Oh man, it's funny. How many times you gonna watch a fishing video, Snacks, where someone falls in a drink? That's got to be, it's got to be every single time.
I know we've talked about it before, but how did you get the nickname Fish?
I got the nickname Fish being in the ocean all the time as a kid. I grew up in Santa Monica, first 14 years of my life, and then I moved to the Valley, and I thought to myself real quick, I don't want to move to the Valley. They're all geeks and they have mullets out there. There's better surfers in the Valley, I learned, than what I grew up with on the West Side. I mean, and we'll always talk about this off camera. If you grew up in LA in the 70s and the 80s and 60s, 70s and 80s, it really was epic, wasn't it, Snacks?
Oh, it's the best. It really, I don't know if it'll ever come back. I mean, you're a Jewish surfer. I've never heard of a Jewish surfer, but you were like fish to water, right? You just love being in the water. Would you go before high school, or are you 14?
I went all the time. You just it's indigenous. It's like if you grew up in Telluride, if you look at Colorado and the Rockies are like that, you're gonna ski. You surfed, didn't you?
Hello, look at me.
Why not?
Every time I shoot, no surfing, no skates, no roller skates. I always fell on my face. Oh, come on, man.
You didn't go down the Santa Monica Boardwalk where Lifeguard Station 26 and go to Perry's Pizza?
When I went to the Sand and Sea Club, I went into the ocean, but I liked the pool better, more controlled. But I think I told you the story, but I'm going to tell it. I've had a lot of near-death experiences, and the reason I lived is to be on this show. I got caught in a riptide when I was 16 years old, and I didn't know you swim parallel to the shore to get out of the riptide. It's like a washing machine. Well, I didn't know that, and I barely got out. I just pushed. I was like, 5 feet out from the shore, and I just pushed as hard as I could on the sand, and I got out barely. And I look at my mom, who was watching me, right, Jewish mother. She's gossiping with her friend Sally. I go, Mom, I'm over here. I almost drowned. Hello, this guy right here. This guy. Be careful. Be careful of the ocean. We've lost a lot of people in that. It's Mother Nature. Be very careful.
We got 3 more videos, but I have to say this. You look terrific. You shaved. You look like you didn't shave for me. You shaved for the show. Don't bullshit everyone. You know what it was?
No, I went to Eric at the Deuces Barbershop on Beverly Drive. When you come in, I'm going to get you a shave and a haircut. Okay, on me. It's great. Really? Look at this. But I got it a couple days ago. But I look good.
Yeah.
Do I look okay?
Cleaned up, buddy. All right. Cleaned up. All right, so some more videos.
No way.
Good job, buddy. Yeah, buddy.
Okay, buddy.
Oh my God.
Oh goodness.
Oh.
You got to be kidding me.
Get him in the net. No.
I am so sorry.
Oh, that happened to me.
That looks like Jordo. Was that Jordo? Was that our crack producer? Did you see that guy?
That's what he looks like.
He does look like that.
Sometimes you go fishing. I was fishing with my niece. I'll never forget this in Montana. I had the fish and I dropped out of the fucking net and stuff like that. But let me tell you something about these fishing videos. It's always a demographic. There's not one person at Jeff Franklin's Super Bowl party that did what these people are doing in their videos. Imagine Jeff Franklin sitting there noodling for a fish, or like Scooter did, our old buddy on the previous.
Scooter, where are you? No, I don't think Jeff's fishes. I don't think so. But he watches people fish on his yacht.
So, we got some. He watches people on his yacht. What's his yacht? A raft?
Called Full House. Fuller House.
Oh God!
Jeff is the most humble guy in the world. The guy created Full House and then Fuller House. Come on now, please. But you never know he has 10 cents, except for his house. Oh, the view of from his patio over the valley, over LA, everything, buddy.
Oh, really? He's on top of. Is he on Mulholland? Up top?
No, he's on off of Laurel Canyon. Laurel Canyon all the way up to Mulholland, but you make a left and then you go up there, and you got to take a tram up there, like a little van, because you can't get up there. It's just, you know what it was in? It was in what was that movie? La La Land. You know,
really?
The man. Yeah. Well, the man, he bought the lot below where Sharon Tate was murdered, but then that's where all his cars are. And then above, he built this beautiful mansion. Oh my goodness. Took him a long time, but he deserves it. I love it. Really cool
Good.
place. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, good, and great series. Those two shows are phenomenal. And
Yeah.
again, God, I'm aging myself. Not early '90s, late '80s, and ugh. Well, let's do some funny snacks videos because we did the
Oh,
fish. Now we
we're
do
talking.
the snacks.
Snacks for the Super Bowl.
Yes.
Is one giant stick of constipation. I don't care what anybody says. You eat that much cheese, it is not coming out of you right for at least a week. I don't care though, because I love mozzarella sticks. If there's one thing I like about my mozzarella sticks, it has to be a foot long and deep fried, okay? Look at the size of that thing. I would probably try to put the whole thing in one shot, but you kind of want to savor.
It looks good. Wow.
You go first.
Cheese. Well, I love cheese. I could have downed that whole thing like a shot of whiskey. Just wham. I love cheese. Annie loves cheese. She likes American cheese. Man, that looked good. I like mozzarella sticks. You?
I do, but that's your new roommate. The way he coveted that thing, talking about putting the whole thing in his mouth at one shot. You were at the Hollywood Tropicana. You saw girls do those kind of tricks. So imagine that with a big, giant mozzarella stick.
Wow.
Oh,
yeah.
That looked good, didn't it? Snacks?
Very good. Yeah. I love anything with cheese. You know,
let me ask you this. Yeah. When you get a stick like that, are you a mustard guy on top of it or ketchup?
I don't put it. I just like the cheese. I don't like mustard. But on hot dogs, I like mustard and onions and chili.
Me too.
Oh, you do? Oh,
I'm hungry, man. Well, I saw those sliders at Franklin's on the picture at Franklin's park. I'm hungry. You know?
Oh, yeah. God. Everything. Oh, they had a taco table. Oh, I had one of those too. Oh,
the soft taco, like the street tacos.
I'm sorry.
Street tacos, like the corn shell, like soft tacos you make, and like that.
No,
like
soft tacos. Yeah, soft.
Street tacos.
And you make it. Just 3. What are you talking about?
Street tacos like that.
Street tacos.
Street tacos.
I had more than 3. No, just like the street tacos, but even better.
Nice, good. Again, we'll go back to that. I'm glad you had a great time. You needed it in your life. We got 2 more snack videos. That first one was great, Jordo.
You can't put that in there.
You can't be serious right now. That's not for takeout.
I paid. I am serious. Leave me alone. Y'all get away from me. It's too many of y'all only want me.
Sir, please.
I'm serious.
Do you have his number? I like that guy. Yeah. I like, hometown buffets, any buffets. They have great buffets in Vegas. Oh, I missed the buffet. You know what the best buffet is? I've never been. The Wynn buffet. And I remember I went to the buffet at the Rio after the Tyson Holyfield fight, the ear biting with my dad. I'll never forget that. God, buffets are the best. Where's your favorite buffet?
You said it, the Wynn. I like the Bellagio. The Bellagio had the greatest onions. You know, they actually had. You ever had lox, eggs, and onions like you and I got at Arch Deli?
Yes.
And they had a station with the bagels and so much lox and onion. It was a whole station full of that. And I like the buffets. Like the buffets where you walk up and the guy says, "What kind of omelet do you want?" You have your own personal chef.
Yeah.
That's the Bellagio.
Okay.
And you know this because you come to Vegas a lot. They kind of went askew when COVID hit, but now they're making a comeback.
Really? Okay.
Well, when COVID hit,
of course, they don't want people breathing on it, spitting on it. Yeah,
putting their money, they're putting their hands in it.
How is Vegas?
It's quantity over quality sometimes. There's people coming. You need more events. Yeah. It's
I see this Vegas Pauly C guy keeps putting down MGM and Caesars, but the Durango, John Orlando tells me, is amazing. Red Rock, it's amazing. Old school down on the boulevard they're still doing great. Circa, I got to go there. I'll
take you there. I have some connections. I'll take you to Barry's Steakhouse there.
You got juice in Vegas? How long you live there? A little bit. Okay. Like my pee-pee.
Well, you know what we need?
Wait, you have a little juice like my pee-pee?
Little juice, not like that mozzarella stick, just a little. But before we get to the next video, the thing about Vegas, what we need is that when you came to town a couple of years ago, and I forgot what it was, but you brought up John Orlando's girlfriend. They're all squirting you. All those beautiful girls are squirting you by the
yeah,
pool.
that was at the Palms. No.
Yeah.
That was at MGM, Wet, the pool at Wet, WET. Now it's called something else. And yeah, John Orlando and Vanessa. Oh, she's so beautiful. She's beautiful on the outside, but more beautiful on the inside.
Do you have a copy of that video? That's got to be on the show.
I do. I'll find
it. Get it to Jordan. We can open the show next week.
They showed me. They showered me with champagne. It was good.
I'm gonna give it a little teaser. Now that they shower him with champagne, the look on this guy's face, right? And he's just like he's soaked. And they're gorgeous, these girls. And there's Brad. And he's got that look like he does on Christmas morning, you know, when there's all kinds of food out in front of the Christmas tree or the Hanukkah bush. But he's got a boner. It's the funniest thing you've ever seen in your life, man.
I don't get many boners anymore. But you know what's funny? You know what I'm going to do the next time I come in? I'm going to walk around the pool, maybe the Durango or the Virgin, because I am one, as Captain Snacks. You know, I have a whole Superman outfit as Captain Snacks, baby.
Get me I'll go. I'll do with you. I can't get like the little guy you had, but I have to get it. I want to be.
Why don't we get you an outfit? You'll be Fish Snacks, Fish and Snacks. So it's you, Fish, and me, Snacks.
But
you know.
Wait a minute. Stop. The captain thing looks cool. I'm not going to be dressed up like a fish. It doesn't work.
No, you won't be Joe Griffo as Mini Snacks. You'll be Eric Fish Snyder Snacks. Yeah, we'll walk
Fish
around.
Snyder Snacks,
and you know what's going to happen. We'll be arrested and thrown in the cleaner.
Sure. No, we won't. We'll just run around Vegas with the new sandwich you made up, the double-decker pecker checker Jordan Deck sandwich.
I had two last week. So good. I went to St. John's and I got a couple of foreskins, and I ran to Factor's Deli. Rye bread, mustard, sauerkraut, a big pickle. Oh, it was so good. Thank you, Jordo. Thank you. That's the best sandwich going now.
Well, not only that, but the next time you do a show or you're on you do a bit piece and there's craft services, just kind of suggest that, get the royalties from it if they market it, and who knows, buddy? That's the strangest thing just happens that way, you know. What was it? Michael Nesmith's mom of the Monkees just took like paint and made liquid paper. Millionaire.
Oh,
paint.
That's right. Liquid paper.
Remember that, Brad? It was paint.
Yes.
One more snack video.
Let's do it. Oh, God. Now, let me ask you something about your beautiful wife, Vicky. Have you ever eaten something and tried to kiss her and no, I want none of that.
Well, that's a deal breaker with you. The one you're getting ready to kiss a girl and you got your Chick-fil-A in your hand and she grabs that in her mouth and eats it. She could tell you that she's going to get naked for you and doing anything you want for 12 hours. You're still pissed off she took a bite of your Chick-fil-A. Am I right? Chick-fil-A
or Flying Dutchman, yes. I'll eat that Flying Dutchman. I'll down that baby and I'll start my, come on, give me a tongue kiss, baby. Give me a tongue kiss. I don't. Maybe after you brush and floss.
Next, even though it's NBA weekend coming up and we have all this great vibes from Hollywood, today's episode is powered by Dubby Energy Drink. It says, take a nap or you can unlock your final form. Dubby gives you clean, focused energy without the sugar crash, caffeine shakes, or existential dread that comes free from most energy drinks. It's like productivity in a cup. If productivity tasted like actual flavor instead of battery acid. Whether you're gaming, editing, grinding through work, looping like snacks, eating sliders at Jeff Franklin's party, or just trying to convince your brain to do one task today, Dubby's got you covered. If you're taking Annie to the dog park, if you're fish and you're worried about what you're going to eat after seeing those sliders, you're going to drink Dubby, and you're going to head over to Dubby.gg. Use promo code Fish and Snacks for 10% off your entire order. That's Fish and Snacks, all cap, one word, because lowercase discounts are for quitters.
Dubby has changed my life. Thank you, Dubby. You are so good. I need you every day. Thank you, Dubby.
Oh, God. Even if you... That's crazy. Oh, man. So let's start this thing. These are funny things that really happened at the Super Bowl. This is nuts. Okay. And I got a few of them, and one I'm going to add on here. The streaking was really big in the 70s. Remember that, Snacks? If you run naked on a field, you know,
Incredible.
they should show it.
Yeah.
Now, because, whatever,
Yeah.
they can't show a naked body run on the field. You'll hear the announcer say some idiot, but people run onto the field mid-game uninvited. The infamous streaker at Super Bowl, I want to say 58, sprinted in a thong with sponsor tattoos. Most recently, last year, a shirtless guy ran across the field with body writing promoting the company before being tackled. Even recorded it on his meta glasses. That's smart. That's smart.
Yes.
You know?
I like this. I think I saw this guy. I think the guy's got wheels. I can't believe he outran security.
Yeah.
My friend showed it to me, right after. I couldn't believe it. Let's roll.
You're a big Buffalo Bills fan. I remember that. I have it written here, but Leon Lett's oops celebration. Dallas is kicking the shit out of Buffalo, and Leon Lett intercepts Jim Kelly. He's running towards the end zone. He's like lollygagging and doing this. And Steve Tasker knocked the ball out of his hand. It goes through the end zone. It's a safety, in Buffalo's favor.
Yes.
It's just like you always say in life: finish everything, finish the day, finish the play. It was a good lesson, and it was an embarrassing situation. The Cowboys still won by a lot, but I'm sure Leon Lett was embarrassed. Don Shula's stolen watch. Don Shula is the one coach that's about 11 wins above Bill Belichick. Bill Belichick would love to get back in the NFL and beat that. But after winning the title in Super Bowl VII, he was lifted up by his players. This is sad. And a fan ripped the watch right off his wrist. They never found it. On the field, there's thousands of people. They didn't have cameras back then and a phone, so that's
you think that was sad. A Rolex? You think that was a Rolex on his?
Did they have Rolexes back in 1972?
I don't know. Why not? Shula, man, undefeated. Right. I think it was a Rolex.
That was the year. That was their 14-0. Yeah, so in 87, 86 was the season. 87, the Super Bowl was at Pasadena. The Giants beat the Denver Broncos, and a guy named Phil McConkey celebrating after the game, running around, hugging people. All of a sudden, he turns and looks down. He sees a loaded gun. There's a gun on the field, loaded. And he picks it up, and the security came around him. He handed it to him. I don't know if the security thought he was going to shoot someone. That's a scary situation, isn't it?
I don't like guns. I was held up when I was 22 at a bank machine and shot at. Yeah, I don't like guns.
No,
but I tripped when the guy shot at me. I tripped and fell on my face like Curly from the Three Stooges, and I lived to be on this show.
You live to be on this show.
Vision Snacks 33, baby. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in the sky hook, the big fella in the middle.
Yeah. It's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. That's right, 33. Yeah, we said it last week. 32 is another 33. What was Bird? Was Bird 33?
Bird was 33. Yes.
Yeah, Larry Bird.
Larry Legend.
With that, we'll get to the sports segment soon, but talk about those days. I talked about the beach, LA in the 60s, 70s, and 80s. The NBA, when Jordan and Magic Johnson and Larry Bird, epic.
Yeah.
So one more. President Reagan tossed the coin remotely. Because Reagan had his second inauguration the same day as the game, he flipped the coin for the Super Bowl from the White House via satellite. And it was kind of like what did you do? And it didn't fall. And it was a big conundrum, as they say.
Yeah.
And look, I'm sure everyone goes to the Super Bowl and has their own stories about. Have you ever been to a Super Bowl, Snacks? I have.
Never been to a Super Bowl. But I've been to an NBA final. Allen Iverson stepping over, was it Tyrue? I mean, who's the coach for the Clippers?
Tyronn Lue, is it?
Tyronn Lue. He stepped over him after he hit a three. Staples Center. I was in a box. My brother got me in a box down the street from him. Was Walt Disney's grandson. So he said, "Want to go to the first game of the NBA final?" Yeah. So I was in a box at Staples Center. Oh man, great food again. Hello. And it was a great game. And Allen Iverson, man, he's a bad man. He is a bad man. You like Allen? I like
practice. Practice?
Yeah.
Talking about practice? Yeah. He was famous for that. I liked Allen Iverson. I thought he was a little polarizing. I mean,
a little arrogant, but I like him. And by the way, he made a deal with Philly that was unbelievable. He stretched out his contract for like, I think 10, 20 years. He still gets paid millions.
I love that. Love that. He's a good guy. He did get humbled.
Yeah,
I mean, he talked
good
about
things for people. I like him.
Good guy. He's a character too. He's always at. You ever notice, Brad Snacks, that he's always at NBA events, whether it's an All-Star game,
Always. Yeah.
whether it's a game in China. It's like Marshawn Lynch. Marshawn Lynch is at every NFL event, whether it's a draft, whether it's a commercial.
By the way, we dropped this on Monday. Yesterday, Sunday was the All-Star game. I can't wait to. Well, we're filming this on Thursday, but I can't wait to see it. Are you a big All-Star guy?
No.
You like it? Oh, you're not. You don't like it?
I just don't. I don't want to think I get injured. It meant a lot back in the day when we talked about the nostalgia when a lot of the Eastern teams didn't see the Western teams, so it was the first time they played, and they took pride in, hey, I'm the Eastern Conference. Now they play each other a lot, and an NBA game. Steve Kerr is one of the best defensive coaches for the Golden State Warriors.
Yep.
The NBA All-Star game is like 185 to 180. They even ask you to play.
Yeah. Yeah. I can hit the three.
Give me a three.
Give me the three. Yeah, Steve Kerr is my buddy. Missed him. He was going to get me tickets to the Lakers Golden State game, but he's from LA. Bruce Frazier's from LA, so all their tickets are gobbled up real fast. But he's still my buddy. 40 years out of college, man. 40 years I'm out of college. I can't believe it. Going back to Tucson, by the way, for a reunion for my fraternity ZBT. All my boys are coming back. And guess who was a ZBT in my chapter? Jerry Bruckheimer, the producer, the great producer, Jerry Bruckheimer. You name it, Top Gun. He's done it all. He's still doing it in his 80s. But he went to the University of Arizona, and he was a ZBT in my chapter. And my chapter is celebrating 100 years. 100 years at the University of Arizona. Man. I would love to go back in time.
I'm going to read an article, but you bring that up, and you think about. I've been to Tucson. My son graduated from there. It's hot. It's a hot desert. Imagine 100 years ago going to a dance, and it's fucking June, and you know how it can get pretty humid in Tucson.
Sticky.
They didn't have air conditioning back then.
Sticky and sticky. Yeah, I know. But I'll tell you, University of Arizona made me a man. Because I was a mama's boy. And I remember first parents' weekend, my mom came to the dorm. Let's go to the laundromat. We got to wash your clothes. I go, Mom, can we do that later? No. And then when my parents left, I watched them go down the back stairs and outside, and they turned around and they waved at me and kissed me. Boy, master, I see I'm crying now. I turned around and go, that's it. I'm going to do my own laundry. I'm going to be a man. I'm going to lose my virginity. And I did.
He's not telling the real story. His mom comes up, the Jewish mother comes up and cleans.
Yes.
And then they leave, and Brad watches at the window, and he runs down the door back to the dorm. He opens up his closet. The portable bar comes out. All the blow-up dolls and all the real girls come, and the party happened. I promise you that Snatch Grunberg, were you at Coronado? What dorm were you in?
Akai Babuchuka for 3 years, 309 Buzz 2. The reason I liked it is because the bathroom was in front of my dorm room, and I got to smell other guys' shit when they left.
A bank robber, Snatch, was arrested after returning to the same bank the next day. This happened in California. Most of this shit I thought happens in Mississippi. No offense. We're not profiling. Alabama, Arkansas. Hee-haw. Hey, Scooter, you know what I'm talking about if you're watching?
Scooter.
We love Scooter. What happened? According to a report by the Associated Press, Snacks, the first robbery occurred at a Chase Bank branch in Fountain Valley, California. I've been there. When a 33-year-old man handed a teller a note demanding money and fled with a large amount of cash. Police were unable to catch him immediately, but instead of lying low or getting out of town, he came back the very next morning and attempted to rob the same bank again. The outcome? When officers were called to the bank on the second attempt, it didn't take long for them to identify and arrest the suspect at the very scene of the crime. Well, the case went viral because it's a textbook example of criminal plans gone horribly wrong. Police even pointed out that the suspect essentially has handed himself over to law enforcement by returning something you think anyone committing a crime would actually avoid. Why it's so ridiculous, to put a capper on this, is one law enforcement officer put it, this wasn't a complex investigation. The suspect's own choices made the arrest far easier than any detective work would have been. The obvious takeaway: don't try the same crime twice at the same location the very next day. I don't get it.
Yeah. Hello, McFly. What an idiot. What a moron.
Yeah.
By the way, Jordan Deck texted me. We had 2 more fish videos for you.
Oh, let's go.
All right.
Maybe it's
careful,
too late. Okay?
No, it isn't.
I know, it's a big fish. You're holding him real good.
He wiggles.
Yeah, he's alive. We'll put him back in the water in a second.
I caught him.
You did so good. Want me to help?
Oh, how sweet is that? Oh,
You see the fish doing this in the
yeah.
mouth? Throw it back in the water.
Yeah, put it that exact. I like when people catch and release. That's what it's about, right?
Absolutely.
I like that. Oh, so sweet. Jordy, good job. That was a good one. I think we have one more.
Ayan mga kablising oh. Unang huli ko.
Oh, it's a squid. That's a squid. That's dangerous.
Wait a sec. That looked like my ass. What was coming out of that? Oh, that was
Yeah.
that
Well,
reminded me of my ass. Yeah.
the same thing that went in that guy's face came from your ass, just a tumble into the water. That's like an iodine solution to take care. That's I'm surprised that guy, the eyes didn't get all effed up from that. But wow,
Yeah.
crazy stuff, man. Well, I'm sorry I missed those fishing videos, but that's a
Don't
nice
worry
little.
about it. Hey, you know what we do on this show. We
Hey,
wing it, baby. We're
it's-
family. Don't worry.
That's fishing videos, and we segue right into what I'm melancholy about. We shoot on a Thursday today, but 4 days ago, on what the Super Bowl happened between the Seattle Seahawks and the New England Patriots, which both Snacks and Fish predicted that they cover. It was the most boring Super Bowl I've ever watched. I fell asleep, worked
Really?
graveyard, stayed up all day. But I want to talk to Snacks. We talked about Snacks and his great Jeff Franklin party. Talk about your favorite commercials.
There's only one reigns supreme, the Dunkin' Donuts one. I love
Yes!
the Dunkin' Donuts. That's my favorite. That was it. I mean, Ben Affleck, it was so good. I loved it. Everybody was in it. Dunkin' Donuts, Al Pacino did one. Dunkin' Donuts, baby. Go get your donuts there. What about you?
Well, the same thing that did the AI and made the recreation of the Carlton character, but I'm not giving anything away. At the end, when Jennifer Aniston puts Tom Brady in there and goes, "Hi, I'm Tom."
Yeah.
The look on Affleck's face.
Oh, that was great.
There's some I forgot the company, but there's a big ad campaign where Matthew McConaughey claims that football is made for food, right? And he chases
Uber
down
Eats.
Bradley Cooper,
Isn't
right?
it Uber Eats? Uber Eats.
Uber Eats, you got it.
Yeah.
Thank you. There you go.
I would
What do
know
I do
that,
without
yeah.
you?
That was a
And
great. Oh, my
there's-
friend! Shout out to my friend Frank Krim. He was sitting right next to Matthew McConaughey. Yes, great. Oh, that was a good spot. Yeah.
Well, the funny part is he's trying to prove to them that everything, and they're sitting in front of the Hall of Fame in Canton, Ohio, and he looks at Cooper and you see the Hall of Fame and he says, "What is that, Bradley?" He goes, "That's a Hall of Fame." He goes, "No, it's not. It's a juicer." And he holds up a little juicer, thinking I fell off the couch. So that was the one. I like the one with Kurt Russell, and yeah.
That was a good one.
It seemed like it seemed like there was
by the
like
way,
19. Go ahead.
Do you know how much those spots cost? $10 million each.
Yeah. Isn't that amazing?
$10 million.
You could feed the
Look
country.
what they got. 134 million people watched Bad Bunny. Did you like Bad Bunny? I liked him. I do.
Very entertaining. Very entertaining.
And
you're gonna be pissed off. Well, go ahead.
No, he's got balls. I just like the whole thing. I like Bad Bunny. I like the presentation. There was like an 88-year-old guy dancing. I mean, it was, and he's proud of his country, and
absolutely.
Of course, it's part of the United States, and I liked it. I
like Jessica Alba in it, Cardi B, Ricky Martin. I don't care that it was in Spanish. I don't give a shit about that. I loved
got a D in Spanish in junior high, but I knew a few words.
But you'll be proud of me. I always use the Super Bowl halftime because it's 45 minutes to walk my dog Molly. Or whatever dog I have at the time, because it's nice out. Get her another walk in, But I guess we'll put a cap on this and get to Hollywood.
Okay.
I think most of the commercials, if I counted right, there was 16 commercials dealing with AI and Meta. That's concerning to me. Do you
AI
notice
is
that?
dangerous. It's very dangerous. Yeah, for the kids. The sadness. Molly's challenge, all that stuff.
Yeah,
Buddy,
yeah.
you know how it is, and it's really, really, really bad. How AI is really something we have to worry about. Don't you agree? For the
Well, you
kids.
brought up Molly's challenge and helping kids that are suicidal and stuff like that. I think AI helps. I think AI is going to help. The damn it, the big story right now. The mother got abducted and she's 84 years old, and they can't. And it's Savannah
Nancy Duffy.
Guthrie's mom.
Yes.
AI might help in this
Yes.
with the other surveillance. So
Find
there's
this
good
guy.
things AI does.
Yeah, I agree. Or the perpetrators. Yeah, Molly's challenge, just to let everybody know, is my friend Andrew Klein, one of my best friends. His daughter, 12 years old, was being bullied at school, and she couldn't take it anymore, and she committed suicide. We love you, Molly. We miss you every day. And you know what Molly's challenge is? Go to 6 people and say something nice each day. Just, hi, you look nice today. Hi, oh, I like your dog. Whatever it is, positive, not negative. Don't live in the dark, live in the light. Molly, we love you. We're never going to forget you.
Well said. Good. Well said. Well done. All right. Well, we got the new movies coming to the big screen. There's a little resurgence in Hollywood at the box office. I don't think it'll ever be what it was pre-COVID or because of the streaming services. But I'm not into this, but you have to admit it's going to be big. The Super Mario Galaxy movie Snatch comes out April 1st, 2026. A follow-up to the billion-dollar Super Mario Brothers movie. This animated adventure expands in the cosmic worlds with beloved characters like Yoshi and Shy Guys, perfect for families and gamers alike. I'm not into that, but if it's successful and you're making money, you're not, are you into that kind of stuff?
No.
No.
You know what I like? Comedy. That's it. I like to laugh. Life is tough. I like to escape for an hour and a half. We're finishing that Adam Sandler film, and I just like to laugh. What about you? I
do too, but yeah. I don't know about you. I was an avid movie goer, and I've been to the theater a few times, 4 times since COVID. But I'll tell you why I don't go. It's not because of the movies and the $9 Raisinets. I'm so used to watching a film or watching something you do, and if I miss it, I can rewind it. I've gone to so many movie theaters and people talk, and you can't go to the projectionist. Can you play that back for a few reels?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's my own personal
pet
peeve.
That's streaming.
Got a couple more, and I want one I'm really excited about. But this one's you're so right. We need more comedies. We need more of the stuff that your friends do to make you laugh. Fucking, you kidding me? Scream 7 comes out in about a week and a half. Nev Campbell, the log running. Yeah, I like Nev Campbell. I like looking at her. But this long-running slasher series returns with more Ghostface mayhem, bringing back franchise favorites Nev Campbell, Sidney Prescott. Why can't we make a movie like Slices about a pizza guy that goes crazy and tries to kill a neighborhood?
It's called, it's a new name. Door Slash.
That's great. Door Slash. Good.
Steve Haberman.
Dude.
Produced by me. I have a little part. You're in it. You're in the pizza parlor.
And, I'd love to do it.
Yeah, man. Come on. Let's go.
I will tell you the last one.
Make money. Horror films make money. You know that. Cheap to make a lot of money. People like
so those Mario Brothers, $1 billion. So do all these Marvel ones.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh yeah.
They just said that big Hollywood release in Variety. Henry Cavill, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
Superman. Is the new Highlander, which is going to be a new Marvel guy and stuff like that.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
I can't argue with success. If that's what people want and Hollywood's making money that way, just because it's not my cup of tea doesn't mean anyone else likes it. And I applaud it.
The kids love that. The kids love that today. But you know what? The kids love a lot of things, but comedy is my number one.
I get it. Well, Andy Weir is a great novelist, and I just finished this book. Andy Weir wrote a great.
You read books?
I do. Yeah, a lot.
Wow.
A lot. I like reading. Well, it opens up my mind. I mean, I like. The great, what taught me how to read was Playboy magazine. my dad said, son, there is articles in there. Sure, Pop. So Andy Weir was the guy. I know you saw this movie because it's up your alley because of the story. You remember The Martian that came out with Matt Damon that won many Academy Awards?
Yes.
You see it? Okay.
Yes.
Andy Weir just wrote a hit novel called Project Hail Mary with Ryan Gosling, and it's about, I'll tell you a synopsis. The sun is dying, and they sent a scientist close to the sun to figure out how we could save it, because the sun's got about 8 months left. And once the sun goes, life's done. And I know there's going to be some comedy to this. It's a great book. I put the book down about 3 weeks ago. Then I'm looking at the script here about movies, and Jordo says Project Hail Mary. It's coming out in March this year.
Great.
I'm in.
Yep, that's great. No, I love Ryan Gosling. He's great. I like them all. These guys are great. You know, they're so likable. And I know somebody who knows Ryan. He's very humble. Ryan Reynolds, he's humble. Humble is what it's at. That's the new good. That's the new way to be humble. Don't worry about money or cars or watches and that bullshit. Help others, and, pay it forward. That's what life's about. But yeah, I'm excited about it. I can't wait for Scream 7. I mean, Scream 7. You believe that?
I never saw Scream 1,
Oh no, it's really good. It's like Scott Foley from Felicity, my brother's good friend. He was in Scream 3, and you never knew it was him. That's the great part about it. He was the bad guy, That's what horror films are about,
Speaking about a horror, we keep it light here and we make fun.
Yeah.
But we got to do a rest in peace to James Vanderbeek, to passed away yesterday at 48 years old from colorectal cancer. I mean, I never watched Dawson's Creek, but I just loved him in Varsity Blues. He's known as Mox. That was his character's name. And that scene when Ali Larter walks in with just whipped cream on her breast and her vagina, the look on his face is the same look you have when you see a donut. It was so,
jelly donut.
But the fact that the guy fought that brutal disease so valiantly, and he never really lost his hair. People that get cancer and being a Debbie Downer, they usually lose their hair when they get radiation chemotherapy. He fought and lost the battle. Yeah, but thank you for entertaining me. What?
He was a special guy, family man, came out, told people what he had, helped others. He had a GoFundMe page, $1 million in one day. Yeah. $1 million in one day. This is a guy we need to take off the field like Rudy. This is a guy that taught us something about life, a movie star, a TV star, and then he got cancer. Your health is your wealth, everybody. It doesn't matter how much money you have and how much fame you have. It's all bullshit, okay? Please, everybody, please get your health. Go to the doctor. Get a mammogram, ladies, please. That's the most important thing. Can you believe 33 went by so fast, right? Yeah, let's hit the 3.
Larry Bird, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Kareem.
NBA All-Star Weekend, kid.
You know what? Wait. Who was there was one guy, I think it's Alvin Hayes, or the last shot they hit before they retired, a three-pointer. It could have been Kareem. I don't know. But I want to tell you something, Fish. I'm enjoying this like no other. Even more than the last one we had, because I'm hanging with you every week. We're talking to our unbelievable people. Please, everybody, 33's in the books. That's Eric Fish Snyder. I'm Brad Snacks Grunberg. 33, 34 next week. And please subscribe. Do a mitzvah for us. Subscribe. We can do more stuff for you. See you next week on Fish and Snacks.